Yo guys, there we are again. So, welcome to this part 2 stream of Rome. And yesterday, or 2 days ago, was all about 3D objects, and today is about the scenario file. I see the first question already in the chat. What is the launch date of the Roman civilization? And with a few words, I have no idea. We have we have such a lot of work to do, but we're getting there. It's coming closer and closer, but we have no idea. We hope between now and 2, 3 months or something, but we can't promise a thing. We have all units done, we have buildings done, but we still need to do animations and some quests. We need to do um, the tips, the tactic files, the artificial intelligence. There is such a lot of stuff that needs to be coded, and the art stuff is just a small piece of it. So we're getting there, but I can't promise a thing. So first of all, Rome. Oh, yeah, you see these things flickering? Uh, don't worry about that. That's because of the depth zoom. Um, I can zoom in and zoom out way more than you guys can do in the editor. But the side effect is that I overload the um, the server, and the render engine cannot handle such a large amount of objects. So let's start with Rome and how Rome will be developed. Um, yeah, for Rome we have a simple approach, and let's take a look at what we have for the concept art, and therefore we go inside the Roman chat. Let's see what it is. Roman chat, City of Rome. Yes, there we go. And we started with looking at Rome itself. This map is the easiest one, the latest map here. And we all know Rome by its 7 hills, and of course the big river. So we tried to translate that in an early stage of the project. So the main river, the small island with the bridge, which is visible here in the image, and the different hills, with the most important one in the middle over there, where the palace is placed on the map. So that's visible here. The 3 hills, one in front and then one in the back. We will modify this a little bit to make it more readable, but it's always good to start from an historical point of view. Then Andy placed the first walls to give a kind of outline for Rome, and I tried to follow that for the historical accuracy of the city. How this will play out is in the following concept visible in here. So the red border is the inner city of Rome. The yellow zones are kind of neighborhood, farm landscape, and the green stuff is forest. We're going to take a slightly different approach with Rome than with all the other regions, because we're going a little bit over the top, and already visible in how this glyph works. We're going for a more village look or city look instead of a yeah, city in the forest or village in the forest look of other different regions. Because you guys are all familiar with Athens and Delos, for example, yeah, they are more natural landscapes instead of an actual city. So let's start that. And I see I first have to replace some objects, and that's directly a new one. It's a baluster. So let's place them in again to give this bridge a safe place to pass. And this is why Rome will take so much time. All these small objects need to be placed to give the city a nice shape, but it will take time, time, and even more time. But it's what I like to do, so I don't mind. And the last one here. One, two, oh, and another one. So yeah, with these baluster objects, we can make a kind of bridge, which acts like a normal landscape, normal cliff, but looks a bit different. Okay, so there we go. So here will be the first entrance, then one big hill over here, some lower city parts, the first race part, and the second part. Yeah, it's just a matter of starting somewhere and keeping the reference close by. Um, oh, this one is important, Temple of Jupiter, and that's maybe the first thing I'll start with, and therefore time to delete a lot of objects and start to give shape to this first part. And therefore, which one? Oh, I thought I had two of them. Nah, okay. So let's start kind of natural shaped hill. Well, one more, let's see, more artificial look over here. Something like this maybe. Flatten it down. And then the ugly, horrible stuff will start. Small corner in, and yes, there we have it. There we go. And now the mixing around will start. And this is a bit horrible to do, but we have no different option. There we go. Some high differences in there. Something like this. And as well over there. This height. Yes, there we go. And don't look at this part. That will be fixed after I have the basic shape of the hill. And then I want here the same type of flat one. Oh, like that. Flatten it down a bit. Yes, there we go. And then going straight over here. And then we will likely have a transition zone starting from there. So I need to go down. And this is just a matter of experimenting. Didn't try it before, but I need to make kind of stair, and therefore works a little bit different. There we go. And this is all a rough outline, and I'm sure it will change multiple times. There we go. And the rest of the hill may be in the same as Roman inland. Some high steps over there, like this. Yep, there we go. And then it's a matter of bringing back the wall like this. There we go. Updating it. Oops. Updating it like this. Same for this one. Updating it. And fixing the textures on top. This will go down. And then some more green over here. Time to put the towers in. Fortified towers. 1, 2, 3, 4. With the door to the back. Not needed here. One over there. Do I need one here? Not in the middle. No idea. You can use the current tab. Yeah, true. Here. And let's place the temple again. Temple of Jupiter. Here we go. And let's see where we're gonna place it. How do we see this map? Like this. Let's see. Put in rocks on all the edges. One as well there. One in this weird transition zone. Okay. And then some trees. Roman cypress forest. Yeah, we have two types. We have the Roman cypress forest and the Roman country forest. So two types of trees. I will likely put more of these cypresses inside Rome and the sycamores around. Okay. Name is updated. Okay. So place more cypress and move them in place. Yeah, you can always place them directly on these hills, but then you are very limited in where you can place them. And with the move tool, you can do whatever you want. It takes a lot of time, but yeah, that's how it goes. Let's start with this. Okay, time to put in the balusters. That's the luck you have when you do it a lot. You know all these things by name. The problem you get is that the names are different in the editor than in the actual game. So when people ask about units, for example, I always have the wrong name in mind because I'm way too familiar to the names in the editor. There we go. Let's see what the question is. So that's how they look. I'm sure they're a wooden version as well. Of the ballistas, you mean? Because yes, we have a wooden version as well. There we go. No one over there. And fill the stuff with some rocks. Let's show you the other one as well. Here we go. Those are called the bridge elements. But from, yeah, here I don't have the texture in yet. But it will look like this in a wooden version. So it can be used for bridges, for example. That's why they are called bridge elements. Rocks again. Place a few rocks here. And then push. Make a kind of tree climbing up the rocks. There we go. Sometimes a few in the middle. There we go. Is there a wooden floor without a wooden fence on the edge as well? Let's take a look at them. Bridge, multiple versions. This one without the fence, one with the fence, and a top piece. But these last things need to be updated, so not yet completely finished. Push again. There we go. And one here. Then it's time to give some shape to the other sides. Delete these ones, not important anymore. And put some other temples, templum, templum. Start to make kind of raised part of temples. There you go. More trees. Some bigger ones. Always good to use. Um, then these ones. They're not quite happy with the shape um, of the cliff, but let's first see how it will play out. And sometimes it will work out just by adding some more decorations, etc. Come on, snap into place. Why? What's wrong? Going on? There we go. Always nice to place objects on the edge of a cliff. They will always bug you. And the last one. There we go. Okay. Some bushes. And therefore I need version 1. Yeah, version 2 is not yet in. Oh, version 2 will be the round one. And place them as well. And one on the other side. Looks already much better than what I hoped for, so that's great. So yeah, sometimes just some green stuff can make it look way better. And this one I don't need. There we go. Okay, and the hill is nothing, or the temple is nothing but some flagpoles. 1, 2, 3 will be enough. This direction, 1 and 2. Here will be some forest, I guess. Maybe a little bit, maybe cutting it off works better. This one maybe gone. And always Millennium will help to give more shine to the place. There we go. Move him a little bit around. There we go. Okay. Put some priests in. Put some villages in. Ah, yeah, I see we don't have the Roman cap villages, I guess. Cap units. Roman capital. Oh, citizen, yeah. Now don't worry, these are the wrong ones, but they are just placeholders. Because we need to place the right ones still, but as long as I place these placeholders, they will automatically be updated when we update the unit file. So, and of course, some sheep to sacrifice. Sheep. And my basic rule for now, place some sheep in white and then just one in black. There we go. Okay, time to give this part of the how do you call it, cliff, a slightly better formation. So it's naturally going down and not that high. Middle bit like this. Here a bit lower. Yeah, there's a small trick. You don't have to use this bar to select the height, but you can by simply clicking on existing cliff, and then you copy automatically that height. There we go. That looks fine. And then it's just again cypress time, and edit these cypresses. Thanks for P and Chaos for inserting these trees. They did a lot of hard work yesterday evening and this morning to get them in. So I'm really thankful for them to do it, especially for this stream. And all stay around in the forum because, as we already mentioned, there is a great announcement on the way. What it is, I will not tell because that's all up to P to bring you the great news. Like that. Up. And some extra trees again. As I already told you, it takes a lot of time to place them all by hand, but in the end it will pay out. Because it's basically impossible to place those trees that close to a cliff border. You can only do it by hand. That will work. Again, some rocks. I'm a huge fan of these rocks, especially the Egyptian ones. Love the color and how they blend in with the environment. And some bushes. And as well, these ones, the Greek bushes, fit in with basically all type of cliff and building environment. Go on and go on. One there, one over here. Oh, weird looking thing. Let's update it as well. There we go. Okay. And update this like that. There we go. And again, sheep time. Same rule. Place 3 in white and 1 in black. Then place a citizen next to it. And then we have a new spot. Smooth this. And place some trees again. And then it's poppy time. Flower and poppies. And there will be a lot of these poppies on the map because everyone who thinks about Rome sees these poppies in front of them. There's paintings, the photos. Basically, always see them inside the green open fields. Okay, that's it. Houses, and place some houses here on the border. Let's take a look which one. These one, like this, and place them here on the edge of the cliff to master the transition, but also to make it better looking for a village view. Get rid of this weird thing. Hop, hop, hop. There we go. And basically here we have the cliff of, yeah, the first hill. The hill of the Jupiter temple. Let's move to the next spot. And that next spot will be this gate, I guess. Let's take a look at how this reference behaves there. So we made this one. This is the first one. Here's the one for the palace. I had an image of the gates of Rome. Oh, this one is also important. So here is the Jupiter temple, and the old wall was meeting the water on this place. There were two bridges at the time, but we only have this one. So that means I have to make a gate over there. And therefore Um, yeah, first the towers, I guess. Fortified towers. 1, 2. And again, these towers will not be used in gameplay, but are specially made for Rome. Yeah, there we go. Something like this. It's time to make the road and connect it to the main bridge. Get rid of these weird things. And then a gate. And of course, all these ones will be uh, transformed into the right-looking gates, so the H4 gates. Um, but that's how the trick will work. Now we have here a beach. I don't want a beach, I want a cliff. So let's put in a cliff. There we go. Here we have it. Update and update. And then finish the wall to this cliff. Oh, that's something to keep in mind. So I also have to place these buildings again later on. I have to do it all as player 2. Will not only make them better looking, because they are red, but also it makes them unselectable in the gameplay. Because if you place them as player 1, then a person can influence the region by moving units around or deleting buildings, etc. And of course, it doesn't mess up the game, but it should be there. Gate. And place the gate in. Okay. And then of course it's rock time again. And place a few on the weird spots on the map. And after rock time, it's bush time. And place a few at the just place locations. Like here we go. So that's the main gate. You always need some centurions to guard it. 1, 2, always needed. And let's finish it off with some coastal trees. Select them all together. There we go. And move this one out of the water like this. There we go. So that means the second part is done. Let's move to the next one. And that's also the most important part of all. I want there's some greenery. And here it is. This is the place of Rome. Here will be the palace against this wall. At the sides, it will merge with the environment. And then here, the second most important thing, the circus. And since I don't have those models yet, they are in the making, I will just make this entire area here pathed like this. Don't worry, Always looks a bit weird to have that much spot, but it will work out in the end. What I know is that the palace is 2 times a bit more than this, so on this size. Here we go. Come on, around this one, and that means the Colosseum will have the same size. So that means 1 and 2, about this size. It means I have more space for greenery. Don't want this ugly wall over here. So I'm gonna replace it with some normal cliffs. Because yes, these things are nice additions. These walls, we can't place them too much. Not because it's code wise we can't place them, but the city still has to fit in the overall view of the game. Or was I? Oh yeah, the cliff. Um, is there as well a mountain? Yeah, this one, Monte Huantin. But that's the one I will not place it because it will give too much shape to the city and make it look weird. Or basically, this will be that mountain. Flatten it down and use a big brush to smooth it. There we go. And update it again. That's it. Then we're gonna use the right size of the brush. And there we go. Again, will all be updated, but a good fresh green thing will do the start. Place it random, make it a bit better. There we go. Then it's tree time again. And fill in the borders. And from here I will start to mix them around. So that means also the second tree set is needed. Roman country inland. There we go. Place some randoms of these. And start the transition. Then place a few of these ones over there. And copy a couple of bunch of them in the middle. And then we basically have transition from one type of tree to the other. Like that. Okay. Then it's oh yeah, I have to get my, how do you call it, mix ready. And I'm gonna use 4 types. The full stone one, Then stone green, the first sand texture, and the second sand texture, and then all the green. So first, let's start from the gate. Mix them around a bit. Add some sand at the borders, small spots around, and then some green. And there we go. Same over here. Want to get past the mountain. So follow this line there. Put in some sand at the border, some darker. And then we have it again. Okay. And after then that's free stuff. We first start inside city, so we're going to use this one. Make it a bit more dense. Make it easier to grab a bunch of them. There we go. One, two, and three. Will do enough. And the same over there. Whoop. Something like this. We'll do it. Okay. Then we come to the main square here. Let's introduce it with some flags. One and two. Yeah, the flags look a bit weird now because the effect is not attached right to the standard. It needs to be there, but it's somewhere weird, hanging in the middle. And because we enter the city, we need some other bushes, so we're gonna need these ones again. And give some shape to the road. One, two, and three. Three will be enough. Three. One, two. Come on. Yep. No. Come on. Yes. And the third one. Three. So we enter the city. Let's get this one into shape. Maybe completely flat. Just makes it easier to place the pallets later on. Oh. Yep. One, two. And this corner. There we go. Yeah, I see we have one thing that I don't want to have. Yeah, we're gonna make a small modification to the cliff file. Close this one. Yes. What I'm gonna do is make a new cliff. And that is inside the data folder. Where was it? Always in cliff here. And then cliff types added cliff sides, and then search for the most recent one, and I will explain what I'm looking for. Cliff country, transition, yes. So here, Roman city, duplicated one, and the only thing I'm going to change is from the country, Roman country, this last one, Roman country grass 01, and place it over here. And then we have a Roman city, country will do enough. Okay, and we can go back in the game. So what I've basically done now is making a new cliff, but also by changing the ground texture, and it will be way easier to show you guys instead of explaining it. Scenario editor, file, load, regions, Celeste, Rome. Okay. Yeah, there we are again. Okay, and the difference is, where do I have empty place? Here. We have the first one, Roman city, and we have Roman city country, and they basically look the same now, but when I update them, then the Roman city looks as follows, and the Roman city country looks like this. So the difference between them is the ground texture. So this one is stone, the other one is grass. Get rid of them, don't need them. We'll fix it later on, not that important. Yeah, and I'm want here the other one. Yes, this one. Why? Because it makes it a bit less um, rigid. Else it will be way too much um, pathing. Now I can make this. Oh, is it a cliff or something? Oh, that's also a cliff. Wow. That can be fixed like this. There we go. Okay. It's still a cliff. There we go. Finally fixed. And make some extra green here by the houses. And give them an entrance by adding a bunch of small stands. There we go. This will do enough. Like this. And of course, no. Yes. Always place trees. They will fix everything inside your region. If something looks odd, place trees. If a map feels too empty, place trees. And if you have broken parts, place trees. They will look cool and fix your entire region. Same for quest maps. If a quest map looks weird, place trees. Roman country, update, update. So now I can make this part a bit more green. So the part is not that strong. And then place these ones. Yeah, I have no idea how this palace will play out. So I will not decorate this alley. I will start focusing on uh, this entire part here. This one will be easy. A lot of trees, small houses, maybe a small camp like this. Um, Not that difficult as this uh, Jupiter Mountain. So we start by making some greenery over there, and then defining the basic shape of the pathway. We'll go around the circus, and then down to the gate over there. Let's take a look, and from the gate we will switch to the other second texture, like this. And the further we go out, the more sand we need. Even if the Romans built their roads quite well, we're not going to give them concrete, well paved areas. There we go. Bit of this. That's it. And again, mixing it around a bit. Ah, not there. There is better. And reshaping it like this. Okay, and then fill the rest with green. Yep, there we go. Okay, and that's for later on. Let's fill this area in. So here we have again the transition zone. So we have both cypresses and sycamores like this, and then cypresses on the border, and hand place them like this. Okay, and then it's time to play around with stuff. Um, yeah, with what? Isn't there a better cross texture? What do I use here? Mix of hard green and some soft green. And this soft green. And some light on certain spots, yes. Some extra. And there we go. Try to make a small path connecting these edges. There we go. And some darker center. This should be it. Houses time. Houses. House. No, player. Oh, ah, come on. Player 2, not player 1. What is the best civilization to play legendary quests? That really defines your playing style. But yeah, with Greek, you simply use those crossbowmen. If you play Aggie, you rush with elephants. Um, the only thing that I prefer is using a civ with a ranged siege ship if you need water. If there's no water on the quest, you can basically play FE civ. As Artist already says. Basically all of them have good and bad sides. But you cannot deny that some civilizations are easier to play with than others. So time to make some groupings of houses. One over here, one there. Move these trees around. Where is the front? Ah, there's the front door. Trees in the middle. Always nice. Yes. In PvA, it's basically selecting the best H4 unit and keep building it. And most of the times, ranged is better, as far as I know, because if you have enough of those ranged units, the enemy cannot even come close to your army. That's why Greek is that easy to play with in um, in high level quests. Okay, what do we do next then? Some bushes maybe. Ah, do I need these? Nope. I need farms maybe. Does that work well? Nah. I need sheeps. I need sheeps. Sheep. 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 Sheeps. Same rule. 3 or 4 sheeps plus 1 brown sheep. It needs to be a rule. Never place more brown sheep than white sheep. Even if they look better, still not more than 1 or 2 brown sheep. Trees. Yeah. And of course then some rocks again and poppies. Poppy time. Poppies. Poppies. We need poppies. Where are my poppies? Rocks. Always. Nope. Oh, these ones. Rocks. 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 Some rocks over there. Some rocks here. Some small ones along the road. Bushes. Always the Greek bush. And then Flower poppy time. Poppies. Woohoo. Poppies, poppies. And then some villagers. Citizens. Current citizen. And a lady. Lady and a man. Um, Time to give some shape to this round part. That will be done with flagpoles. Flagpole and bushes. Should be enough. And we also want a statue. Statue. What? No, no Anubis. Why should we? What do we want? We want Mars. Mars is cool. Mars. We will see. And then the flagpoles where the entrance will be. Like here and over there. With some sand and green. Always the same rhythm. There we go. One, two, and a flagpole. One, two, and again two flagpoles. Same on the other side. One and two. One and two. And then at least we know where and how big the circus needs to be. And if it will be here, then we need, of course, some buildings on the edge here. That put some bigger residences. Oh, residence is it called? And we have the medium, the large, and the small one. And since we are on the first part of Rome, we're gonna use more of these smaller versions like this. We also need some shops later on, and we have some placeholders for them. Roman basic store, Roman store number 2, and they will be about around the main square. There, come on, stay. Yep. And then what will be placed there? We come here from the from likely. What do we have here? Well, here we have farms. Yes, here we will have farms as well. So we come from the farmland. maybe some markets. And place them there. And then houses. Houses. And finish the line we want. Mix houses a bit around so we have multiple different houses. No. Because these are stores, I want them to be a bit better visible. So let's make a kind of route at the back. Like this. All for the details. Um, yep, trees. So again, when you have no idea what to place, place trees. I still have to give it the city feel or the city idea, but that will come from itself. Now we get a kind of thing here, like the secondary square will fit there. First of all, have a good night. Oh, this has got away. Like it's much later for him than from me here from the Netherlands. Some. This is where the main gate will be. So there I need walls in the right color, of course. Roman walls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Me. 2, 3, 4, and then the gate. Yeah, need to reshape the path a bit then, and then the last. There we go. Okay, path reshaping. There we go. There we have it. Here I need more of this fourth kind of sand. Um, Push then. Yep, like this, and one few below. One, two. Then we need the towers. fortified ones. And one there. More the cliff will end. Need to higher the cliff then. Roman inland. There we go. Something like that. Time to update them. And we have our entrance, second entrance of Rome. Is it a bit in place? Let's check. In the gates picture, la la la, where are you? Top here. Wow, there's one over there. Ah, that's fine. That's fine. Emporium. We're not gonna include the Emporium, but we're gonna include trees. Woohoo! Yeah. And Sika. Wrong one. Sikas. Sikas and these. These one over there. A few of them close to the fortified tower. There we go. And then Sikas around it. Sikas there. Sika on the top. Whoopa. More Sikas. Oh, that one. Very country forest. Sikas. And Sikas here. Sika over there. And this spot. This cliff needs to be updated. Yes. There we go. Centurions at the gate. Flagpoles. And there we go. We have a dark one here. There's one and two there. Yeah, this is it. What did I do here? Close to the entrance. Some stuff, some bushes, some poppies. Watchtowers. Here I have the dock. Means there may be more stuff related to the docks. So, like this. Um, so pathways then. Like this. Some darker. But the path gets narrow. We have it. Tree time. Fill in these spots. Also these one. And a row there. Okay. Oh, that's also what we can do. we can place some tents. Tents, tent. These ones, one with a scarecrow next to it. Where is he? Come on, there he is. Let's make a nice camp. 1, 2, 3, and 4 in this banking of the cliff, like this. Bonfire. And some logs, like this, and then some spearmen. Some deers, which can be killed by triggers, so they have some food. Man deer. Some living deers over here. Do we have... Oh! Some fishes. And some fishing boats. Like this. Some grass to fill this in. And also keeping in mind to use this map for a city conquest, which means I need different locations to later on place the towers in the... How do you call those other things? What are they? Income thingies? No idea. Don't care. Yep. Farm time. Farm. And let's first place a lot of them. And move them in place. With the same kind of thing. So circular thing. Basically funny to notice. What we use is um, our rows of crops, but for the smart people under us, that wasn't even invented back in the days. The first civilization which invented uh, crop seeding in rows were the Chinese. The Chinese invented a way to grow crops in rows. They made the first kind of, how do you call those machines? I don't know how you call them. There's a stick with a sharp thing on the end. And there was a kind of basket attached to it. So the seeds were automatically planted when they used the machine to drag the holes in the ground. And with that technique, they became a very, very efficient civilization in, um, yeah, in crops and in farming. And all the other civilizations at the time had to do it with their hands. So they have cut the forest there to make place for the towers and for the tents and the entrance. Let's place a small, very small cliff. How high? Like this. Nah, here is better. Bit higher than. Oh, yeah, there we go. Like this. And update again. We're getting there, but still not done. They didn't want trees close to their towers, as they couldn't overlook the invading civilizations. Like this. And there may be some cikas in place in between. So let's follow this road with some trees. Here a few extra around these crops. Okay. And what then? What did we do here? All of this. Here a small camp. Just grass, just grass. Trees. Oh, come on. Yeah, this is how it needs to be. Not completely happy about this spot. Are these guys what to place there? This time trees doesn't help. More farms? Will it work? Hmm. It does something. Some dirty stuff around it. Ooh, wait. Do I have it still? Do I still have it? Yeah, ha ha ha, yes. Ha 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 ha. There he is. The well. You can't have a farm without a well. And I need it here as well. I need a well. Where do I want the well? There. There I want the well. Eh. Even when they have fresh water from the aqueduct, they want a well. Yes, Spaniards. The well is also a new thing. It's also been for a long time, but we never used it. But you need a well for a capital city or region city. It was it was made at the same period as the Norse warship, the Norse generalship. So it's quite old. And of course some stones then. Oh, bit too much. Need the other one. and some bushes. And rocks around the towers. Here we go. Now we're almost there. Just some changes in the ground. No, that's the wrong one. Here we go. It's better. Like this. Um, yeah, and then poppy time. Oh, these poppies. Aren't they beautiful? Everyone loves puppies. Second rule. If bushes don't work, if trees don't work, puppies. Puppies, puppies, puppies. Oh, and something else. You can't play farms without a couple of storehouses. Yeah. Hidden between the trees and one over there, like this. And then it's perfect to use this storehouse to place some trees around. Puts in some villages or some citizens, or we want to call them. There we go. Next part is done. So we have this part, we have the other side of the water, with here, small pond, very basic idea. Going here to kind of small camp. Then we have the island. We're going into the Jupiter mountain. First entrance to Rome, and then the main square. So then this part again. How to do this? Oh, this will help. What did you say? Thousands EP. That's not a lot. I'm sure you have way more empire points than thousands. Knowing how much you play. Okay. And a second pathway around. Like this. Maybe it's a little bit too much. A small crossing there. Yeah. And having again houses. And then sheeps. Yep. a kind of semi-square there here. What are we gonna place there? We need some extra houses over here. Houses and a residence. Residence small. Like this. And a house next to it for the slave. And there we go. And villagers, citizens, na na na, na 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 na. They will have sheeps. And the golden rule. 1, 2, 3, 4. And one brown sheep. Yeah. And these villages love some nice trees. So let's give them some trees. Not a big one that blocks the shadow in the house, but these small little ones. Happy little trees. Happy little trees. There we go. Our next spot. Then that one. Okay. Here we will go to the next level. Um, where we get more of these ones. Will be a bit harder to model. What to do now? Yeah, this place, but no ideas. What can we do here? Ideas, ideas. We come in from there. Or do we have? Oh, important. Very important. We're gonna need a gate here. Oh, Andy already put it in. Nice one, Andy. But I'm gonna delete it. I'm gonna delete all of it. And first place the texture. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's going this way. Smaller brush. And this sand texture. La 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 la. Bit dark at the end. Bit dark here. And then there we go again. Texturing is so very easy to do. Just mix around some. Once you found a match, you basically can repeat it everywhere. Yeah, no, yeah. Walling time, wall. Let's take a look. Yep. Wall connectors, wall straight, and wall gate. Where do we want the gate? Here looks the best. Means This one needs to be like that. And this one will be somewhere there. And then we can place these ones again. Yeah, we will use more of the cliff walls when we move to the next phase. So this is phase one here with the palace in and with the circus. And when we pass the line of the circus, we take a new level, and from that level we're gonna use more of this cliff. So here it will be more easy, more natural, lower borders, etc. This is something I don't like. I cannot rotate them in the angle I want them to be. Means I need more cliffs. There we go. Update them. Yeah, looks better. And let's make this one first Roman city country. This will be not that much of a wall, like this, I guess. Yes, and then Roman inland. Roman city wall needs to go around the corner, and this one needs to get to there. Yep, but that means that I can work towards this point. Yeah, and this one means my clip needs to be a little bit higher. This one will fit, and we're gonna extend it this way. Second height, just mess around with it. We'll almost do it. I want to be flatter. Get rid of this stuff here. Was it the mountain? Yeah, it was likely Monte Celio or this one, but I don't care. We have this one in. That's enough. Sorry, Andy, but we need to keep it logic. And we already have this cliff here. Okay. City country and fix this piece there. There we go. Get rid of this weird stuff here. There we go. First of all, the fortified towers. Fortified towers, 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, and likely we need one over there later on. Oh, and I need one here. Oh, this is bad. This looks bad. Whoa. Wall straight. Wall connector. And let's fix this. There we go. Not that much of it. I don't want it to be that sharp. Yeah, better. Okay. Uh, that means that this thing is maybe too high, but that's not for now. First, let's fix this section, and we're gonna do it with houses, houses, and residences already used. Residence small and bushes. Eh, bushes always work. And then trees, but they will be added later on, after the houses are placed. First some main houses, and then some smaller to match the curve. And follow the same line. Stop them over there. Some bushes to give shape. And connect to the house there, which will be filled um, with trees. Same here, 1 and 2. Match the opposite side from these ones. And then some houses. Some small ones. That will do it. Okay. Then fill the rest with trees. This will do it. Trees. Huh? Oh. Eh. Like this. It is a nice entrance of Rome. Starts to look like a real city. Woohoo! Yes, guys, this is what I can do all day. You guys can likely play and PvP, PvA all day, and this is what I can do the entire day. Just messing around in the editor. I need more trees. Trees. A few trees over here, where we left space, and some very small ones in front of the houses, as we did on the opposite side. One there, and delete these ones. So, the next part is done, and we get in. First city part, Rose, Circus, Palace, extension 1, extension 2. That will get rid of this weird thing in the middle. See, Jupiter Temple. Here I need to get up and stairs. Here I will already have them. Stairs going up. Yes. I want another well. And I want it. Where do we want it? We want it here. Yeah. So let's put those, also put some berry bushes in. Berry bushes. So the villagers have something to do. Like this. And here we have a camp and we have some farms. So here we will only do some forest stuff. I need the other one. The country forest sycamores. Sycamore over there. Here on top. There on top. And place some extra. And place also a few here. There we go. In this extension. Like this. Yes. Then the other one on this mountain. Hiding the transition of the two cliff types. And then these two. This spot. We need some bushes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Put what we did here will we repeat. Base texture. Green texture a bit larger. Here we go. The second green, this one. Second green, second green. And then some dirt. So now and then. Not this one. That means I have to place my trees over here to not change the texture. And place someone here, not blocking the view of the tower. Same there, and some small ones around it. There we go. This will be more like a back door, so not that heavily guarded. This time with 2 legionnaires. legionnaires, and here we will have another small tent setup, this time with 3 tents, just a few inside this ox, inside this inset, 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Some rocks. I see a question popping up. I will read it in a few seconds when I have done my rocks. There we go. And then small cluster here. Like this. That's it. And that's basically enough for this side. Else it's too much. Then the question, what was the question? And it is, will there be Caesar quest giver? Come on, Pharaohs. What do you think? Do you really think we will make a Roman civilization without Caesar as a quest giver? Come on. Of course there will be a Caesar. There shouldn't even be a spoil. Okay, then this wall is in. Time to fix this part. Not that high anymore. This one is better. This is the height I need. Whoa, that was not the idea. There we go again. Whoa, not that much. Roman city. Uh, this one. That's not what I'm asking for. Come on. What? Ah! This needs to be flattened down. Annoying. Yeah. This is what I need. Finally. Get rid of this weird thing. And place. Oh, that needs to be fixed. I need more. Yes, and then this will. Oh, there. There we go. Oh, it was good on the first click. There we go. Hey, that's also a familiar name. See that guy before. Nice to see some guys returning. Always great to see some friends. So here we'll have the same thing as on the other. A bigger square part here. leading down to the normal road. Ballistas. Oh, one back. Yes. 3, and then hopefully perfect. We can go straight around the corner with the last one. There we go. Second part done. Yeah, I hope to do this section for the next stream. That includes yeah, the palace and hopefully the setup of the circus. Okay. Uh, is the palace ready? I can show you because I did in my last stream. It is not finished, but it's getting close. Let's save this one again. It's already taking a long time to load. Ah, and we are in. There we go. Time to show the palace again. Uh, map, 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 map. Palace. Whoop, whoop. So, this is the palace. And then we need here the roof on top. So these sides will likely be placed here. So like, meh, and meh, there. And then the big thing here, straight in the middle. And then we have passage here, passage, and we have a passage there. That's it. Let's see if you're... Yep, yep, the gray one. There we go. You get back to Blender. Ah, 2.8 is too strong. That's sad to hear. That's sad. Let's see if we can merge these together. Ah, but too strong for a computer. Didn't expect that. I expected that would be too much for a laptop, but for a computer, hmm, okay, that's new. Especially because Blender um, can only be too strong if you're going way too far. If you go over the top with things, then yes, Blender will shut down. But if you keep it easy with a simple box, then I have no idea. Dun, the trees again. There we go, leading into the city with some green. Means we need so we need some smaller cliffs here. So it's extending inside the city and then lowering down like this. And what are we gonna place here? What do we have? We have some templums we can place on top. We have a castle we can place on top. A fortress, of course. Fortress. Fortress. Roman fortress. There you go. What do we have? What fits perfectly on top there? Here we have this one. Then this. Uh, hmm. We'll figure it out. But no fortress. And we are inside Rome again. That means that we need cypresses. Cypress. And cypresses on this one. A few cypresses over there. There we go. Let's see if we can finish this spot. It will not be that hard. Just cypresses. Some ground texturing. And then some bushes. To fill this square. Means the circus will be better visible without a lot of buildings around it. A bit more space. There we go. And can we fill this in? Not with trees, it will be too much. Um, we can place a few cicadas. Cicadas. And then the smaller versions of the cica. Not the big one. The small one. Roman cica. Roman cicas. There we go. And then we're gonna place a house, a residence. Residence. Currently in use, residence. And we can likely fit into one, two, one, and two. So we keep the feeling of the city. My laptop works fine, but it's a bit uncomfortable in addition to that my laptop hard drive. Ah, yeah, that will not help. That will not help. There we go. That means we have the first parts of Rome done. So let's take a look. We start from this corner, a small camp, first entrance with the aqueduct leading to a pond, um, having a bridge to this section. Also, this will be semi-green, um, and maybe here's some housing formations. Also, the pan Pation, Pantheon, Pation. Pation will be in here somewhere, but the rest will be green. Here will come green, 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 and here we'll start some cliff formations to raise this part up. So we're not going to keep these hills, but we will make it one big cliff here. And then here we need cliffs to natural cliffs to lower it down. Yes. Here maybe some cliffs up to another entrance. Here I need to fix it so it's on a semi-level and small levels up. 1, 2. This one next. This one next. And then we have a neighborhood outskirt, a secondary entrance, fortress or formation leading in. This one will be for the next time. And then trees. Yeah, let's do this as well, this part. But this will be very easy. The main focus will be on this section leading up. So this part will be just trees and some small formations. But if we have such a detailed map, we also need some parts which are less detailed to make it better renderable. So this will be enough, adding some second levels in, like this, some peaks, like this, breaking through. Like that, updating, and get rid of this as well. I see a new question popping up. We'll answer it and check it out when I have this cliff done and filled with sycamores. So first update it, and then Sikas, this one, yeah, bit more density on here, especially this corner. Yes, some piles over here, there. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. How will this pay out? Oh, first the question, of course. To be a quest city, isn't it? Probably something like pick a location in game. Um, Not specifically like Delos. Um, Maybe more like Sparta. And I try to design it as well to make it possible to have a city defense in here, which is also possible in the other main cities. So yes, now this part is done. Basically fill it in with forest. Yes, like this. Keep it simple, not making it too hard. or too detailed on all locations. Needs to stay clean as well. Yeah, let's see if we can make the outline of the next phase. This part will be easy. We'll not have a hard time with this. Also, this top part will be easy, but it's maybe time to define the shape here. So I will have this leading to this entrance, like here. Update, update. That means this height will be copied to basically everything here. So it will be like this. That will go up and merge in this hill. Yes. Then we get the same thing over here. Take some space and merge it in this hill. Get you out of the way. Yep. That will likely give us a second. Nah, no entrance there. Get rid of this pathway then. We don't need that many entrances. Away with these walls. Update this cliff. And put Sikas in. Okay, there we go. Okay. Yes. That height will stay for this entire area. Like this maybe. Bit more to there. Yes. Okay. And then we'll merge into here. Like so. Then there can be a new pathway. Yep. And then a new level from this height, taking this border up to there and following this route up to there, and then all of this will be on this height. There we go. There we go. This part, and all of it. Yes. Um, that will be the outline then. Oh, wrong tool. I need this tool. Getting closer. Here I need a ramp. Let's put that in. Will be covered by the palace. Same here. Done. Smooth this down. Okay. It's going up. Mid-level, some houses. Border going in here. Let's put the wall in again. Wall gate. Connect this gate straight. Okay. Curve it with the wall. Gate. And attach it to the end. Okay, that's it. And also this fits in well. I see some new reactions. Let's check it out. True. No new buildings in the entire Well of Earth. The luck with Well of Earth is that it was a very small region, and the smaller the region is, the easier it is. You should have to fill in blank spaces. And there the key is to just place objects, and the key in bigger areas is to leave them out. And that's harder than you may think. And then here we have the second part. This one looks well embedded now. Will be for this thing as well, here as well. This will be just greenery. Let's take the cliffs over there. Yeah, the biggest problem with Rome is to get the basic outline, and once that's done, then it will not be that hard anymore. But getting the outline will be difficult. Small village, some stuff on the borders. Yeah, that will work. Here it is. Some extra. Yep. And then this. Yeah, this is too big. This is too big. This is okay. I can fill this in without problem. Some more military base. This part. This is too big. Need to get this border here to just have a small passage in the end. Not that small. Like this. Yes, okay. Smooth this down. So that means we have an entrance here, leading on the top to that entrance. Connecting here, having connection here, have a garden behind the palace, and then I need it to lead up here. So that means that these walls will not be located here, but a little bit connect inwards. Wall connectors, and let's place it then in, oh yes, this one, this, and the last connector. Yeah, and then I can make this one way smaller. So 1, 2, 3, and directly cut it off here, going inwards, having a small step back like Andy did over here, but then curving inwards already. To make this more like a garden again, with maybe one big building in the middle, for example the starter building, and then working towards this part will connect it this direction. Down straight. Here, and then following the border. There we go. One connector extra will connect her, and there we go. Oh, here we go. And then get rid of all the blue. Yeah, and this layout was perfect, but maybe a bit too perfect for what we can handle. There we go. Yes, and then the basic idea is, and that's why these clips will come in again, is that we can have a kind of rough outline over here, bring it in the city, but then starts uh, to flatten this out, and having this wall there with this, yep, like this, like that, and like this, and then having the rest again in Roman inline, like this. So that gives us, yes, bit of both. And then Roman city country. And then the luck we have that this entire area over here and there can be filled with some extra formations. What I'm doing now is just basically finding out the right composition. And I'm sure these clips, this part, will all change. But I need to do this to just basically figure out um, how to go further. There we go. And the rest. This one over there. And that's it for now. Update. Update. Okay. This one needs maybe to get flat and then cut off somewhere here. But okay. Sycamore time. Here. A larger paint area. Sycamores. Way more sycamores. Sycamores on the hills here. There we go. There. And here. And then we can make kind of backdoor. Gate. Over there. Yes. And make a path going this way. There we go. Rid of these trees. And using this one. Like this. And then this one to fill the borders here, leading down to the back door. There we go. Going here. Then fixing this one. So here he needs to go down. Following this path, we come there. We go out. Following this curve. Like this. And follow the route along this line. Having this one connected. And here we can make path going down. Date and update. For this one I needed two. The other one, the green one, so for oh no, this one, and put in the green stuff. Don't want too many paved spots because that will look very weird. Like this, a little bit more. Yep, that will connect these paths with each other, and then for now make this green as well. Make this green as well. Okay, getting rid of all of this. There we go. This spot, get rid of the trees. And now let's load it again. That will help to get a better view on the minimap. Because the minimap only remembers where you first place an object. And when you move it, it will not update it on the minimap. So load it, regions, let's shed row. And this already looks a lot better here in the city. Also gives a better view on how the border looks like. Gives a way better understanding of what we are doing and how it looks. Means that this spot will be filled later on with stuff. Here we have this one. And we will get another wall. Likely, let's put it in. Let's see what it does when we. Um, okay. I didn't ask for that. I asked for this. Let's place the walls then, and let's see what happens. Wall, Roman, play it to wall straight. Oh, hey, this is Roman straight 5. Oh, okay. Don't know what happened there. And this will then follow the new curve over there. Like you see, it does not update it correctly on the minimap. I see some new questions and commands coming in, so I will check them out when I've placed the new wall and loaded the game again, or loaded the scenario file again. This will be an important area. That's where the forum will be. Something that Andy wanted in, and what of course needs to be in Rome. He will be in the outskirt. already like this, and then there will be a cliff. Cliff, yes, like this, and then update, update, update inland cliff. Yeah, there we go. And update this one. There we go. Or this one comes from here, crosses, means it will be better if this fo if this full follows that path. Like this. And the last one. Means we need to extend this inland cliff. Bit more height. Oh, that's too much. This better. But not in order. Yes, there we go. Like this. And up. And then this. There we go. And also up this one. There we go. Save it. And let's check it out again. Loads, region, and shadow. Well, looks okay so far. Not happy with how the difference is between this wall and this wall. What is better? Um, going here, going there. Mm, what I can do is changing this one. So it goes this direction. A bit more back where it started. Like this. And then the other wall can start from here, giving us a gate here. Then moving down. Smaller fora, but we can still fill it in. Let's see. Still plenty of space. Again, the problem is not here to make enough objects, but also to leave enough space for nature. So better a smaller space here than having too much open space over there. Let's also put in some cicadas. And then I have to let it rest for a couple of hours before I move further into this region. So at the moment you need to take some space from what you've designed before you can increase its quality. This will do it. Here I can make some farms, uh, small dock here. Yeah, let's put the camera back again. Good enough. And let's load it. Shadow. Let's see what you guys have sent me. Yeah. First of all, where goes the Colosseum? The Colosseum will be located behind the palace, so that's why likely we'll need a little bit more space over here, but it will be located here in this open space. Second question, why do you use two different players? Yeah, in the end, everything needs to be red. So these ones which are placed as player 1 needs to be player 2. Everything needs to be player 2. Different wall text maybe? No. It was the same thing, so the same question. I see here also some blue stuff. Yeah, also the walls here are the wrong player and needs to update them. Then make some wolf deer near in the woods symbolical. Yeah, good one. I will. Let's place them in directly so I don't forget them. Let's place them here in the back. Wolf. Alpin, black wolf, brown wolf. And there's a second one. Okay. Next one. Now that Thoros mentioned wolves, is there a wolf statue based on Romulus? No, not yet. And no idea if it will be coming. Didn't thought about it. Don't you have a tool to make all the walls directly? Yes, there is a tool, and that is the place wall tool. Let's show it to you guys. Place, where was it? Objects, place wall, and then you can do it like this. However, I'm not a fan of these smaller ones. So since I like to make more curved, uh, yeah, more curved walls, I want all of these straight ones and not these smaller ones. So it goes fast to just manually place them. But that were all of them. Yeah. Is there more that I can do for now? Basically not, I guess, because I have to take some rest from here. But the walls go well from here, crossing the border, going further in this one, going around, going into the main city, going over. Not happy about this one. Looks around, want it more, yeah, not that curved. This one looks good. Here it goes well. This one fits in okay now. and going over in this wall. So yeah, that is great now, and let's place two ducks here. Rubber ducks as player two floors again. 1, 2, 3. So that's where the duck will come. Uh, yes, ducks will come here. Close to the wall, and then here will be more forest, forest, like this. Here needs to be cicadas. Let's update it as well. Cicadas there. Ah, like this. Okay. Need to update these as well, but okay. Here are already cicadas. Looks good. Entrance looks okay. Coming in 1, 2, 3. Temple area needs to be updated here. Colosseum, let's place it as well. Wonder, Roman capital one, Roman building wonder. That one will be there. Go up, go up. And a pot connecting these two. Here we go. And then a pot going around here. Meeting with this one, meeting with this one, and then going there. Also starts to look better inside the mini-map. That also helps to organize the map. Because if it looks completely weird inside the minimap, then likely there's also something wrong uh, inside your details. So like this one, this new place road does not look well. Here it starts to look okay, but it needs to be different. Going up looks better. Following the coast, this is the line. And meeting there is also not okay. Get rid of the entire one. What I simply follow this thing, follow the coastline, enter there. Better. That will be it. Means the forest will go here, go down, and take this step, comes here, there a bit more, having here a small spot, and yep, means we will here have the same kind of idea of this one. So let's place a secondary road in as well, just for the idea. There we go, something like this, up. And now I have a cat meowing in my ear, dinner time, so another excuse to stop streaming in a few minutes. Not only to take rest, but also to feed the cat. Oh, and let's see, that looks better. Yeah, it starts to get somewhere. Here, just fill it a bit more with trees, like there. Means you focus on this area, focus the most on this one. Yep, what is this? Oh, the cliff also looks okay. Follows the curve of the wall, here as well. Follows the wall. Yep, enough for now. Let's double save it, who knows. Let's take a look at another scenario, just to clear the mind. Regions, select the battle camp. The second region needs a small update, but needs a bit more. Oh, needs tents. Tents are out as far as I can see. As well, needs to be player 2. Some sycamores, but still looks okay. Looks fine. Looks good. More empty as I hoped. That's fine. Just small updates. The tents are out. All tents are out. It's okay. Yes, that will work. Let's file load regions. Celestial. And that will help here. Yeah. Yep. Happy with it. Need some small fixes here as well, especially this one, this curve here, but still. The spaces are just fillable. It's doable. We will have some trees and some houses. The main palace in the middle plus this one. Here just the Colosseum with some houses, some trees here, some trees and some small houses there. A main statue here, or a main thing here. Yeah, starts to get shape, starts to be doable. Some small houses here, plus a main architectural building, small road, docks, some ships maybe. Yeah, fine. Saving it and closing it, and then I stop the stream. Had been started at 3 hours, so it's time to get away from the laptop. Making a small walk outside and then start making dinner. So guys, see you later on for a new stream, likely to fix this part, to make the palace, import it, make the circus and import it, and then the rest here would be not that hard to fill. So save again, close it, yes, small sneak of the palace again, and close it as well. And with that being said, it's time to close the stream. So thanks guys, thanks for watching.